And we're back with part 11 of the review show. So, what we're going to do is we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to review a little bit of everything in this one. So, the first one that we're going to review, I hope you guys can even see it, is The Fox and the Hound, the collector's edition on DVD. This is the anniversary edition. Has bonus features, never before seen footage, new animated songs, and behind the scenes making of the movie. Um, I've had this for a long time actually. Frankly, I really enjoy this because I always liked the movie when I was a kid, but I really enjoy the anniversary edition. It just has so much more to it. Um, and then we're gonna move to 50 First Dates, which is one of Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore's best movies they ever did together. I don't really remember ever reviewing this movie. Rob Schneider is also in this movie. There's just so many cameos in this movie. It is wonderful, really, really funny, great picture. Definitely check it out if you're an Adam Sandler fan. Um, I Love You, Beth Cooper. Hayden Panettiere. And I don't understand why people didn't like this movie. I thought it was a pretty decent movie. Yes, the story is a little bit different than the average movie, but I thought it was pretty decent for that type of a picture. Um, and then Monsters Inc. Now, Monsters University, which is also a fairly decent movie, but this is the one that I really enjoyed, the original. I mean, I thought it was just as good as the Toy Story movies. In fact, we're going to be talking about the Toy Story movies actually right next in this. So let's talk about Pixar and some of the movies that they've created. I think Pixar is one of the greatest studios ever put together with the animators, the creative team. I mean, we've gotten movies such as Toy Story, Monsters Inc., the Invisibles, Cars, obviously Finding Nemo and Finding Dory are also in that category. I mean, there's so many that I can't even really name honestly at this point. But myself, honestly, I still think the best Pixar movie ever made is Toy Story 1, in my opinion. Toy Story 2 can also be up in that category as well for the storyline and the production, animation, digital development between the graphic systems with the first 3D movie for Disney. So yeah, I think that Pixar should be credited for all their work that they've done. They're a great company. And here is a classic movie from the Disney library. We're gonna turn the back here so that you guys can see the back too. Unfortunately, the light's gonna be in the way, but so let's talk about the Sword and the Stone. Um, this was one of my favorite Disney movies when I was growing up. Um, I was really entertained with the character development. I thought it was neat that they incorporated the King Arthur story to the whole movie. I thought that the Owl and Merlin were great characters. I don't know what more could I really say. This movie had everything that a child would want to see in a Disney movie. Honestly, the next one on the that we're gonna reviewing honestly is another Disney movie, and that is The Haunted Mansion with Eddie Murphy. I feel like that movie got a lot of bad reviews but it was a very interesting plot to the whole thing. I thought it was really great that they incorporated some of the actual characters from the ride as well into the movie. And then Jennifer Tilly as well. I mean, she's also in the movie, so that's another good aspect of that. So we're gonna move on to one of my favorite movies of all time, and I don't think I've ever reviewed this. It's Edward Scissorhands. Johnny Depp does a wonderful job in this. Winona Ryder. I can't really see anything bad about this movie. I think it's definitely up there. It's a movie that you must see. It is honestly one of the best Johnny Depp movies that has ever come out. I would even say it's probably up there with his performance in Sleepy Hollow. I mean, obviously, Johnny Depp has done numerous movies throughout his career that's been nominated for awards. So, the last movie that we're going to be reviewing is a movie that I actually recently saw in theaters, and that's I, Tonya. It is about Tonya Harding and Nancy Kerrigan and Tanya's mother, who is described in the movie basically as a psychopath. And if that is true, then she definitely had a crazy mother. I really enjoyed that movie. I wasn't really sure what I was going to think about it until I actually sat down and took the effort basically to actually sit and watch a movie all the way through. I would give that movie, I'm going to say a 6.5. It definitely is interesting, but it's kind of long and it kind of drags on. So I'm not really sure if it's something that I would see more than once or twice, but it's definitely worth watching. Now, I don't know if I believe every single thing in the movie, but again, it's a movie. You don't really know what's true and what's not true, but so yeah, I would say that it's definitely worth watching. It's just you have to pay more attention to what's going on in the background and storyline and things like that. But yeah, this is episode 11 of the review show. I'll probably be doing another review sometime this weekend when I get it up and around to coming up with a few more ideas for some more movies. Peace and much love.